So can a team work without a Scrum Master? And honestly, what value does a Scrum Master really bring to a Scrum team at all? And I'm hearing this over and over. Managers are saying they don't want to hire them because they're basically glorified note takers. But what do you think? What is the value that a Scrum Master brings to a Scrum team?
I sometimes hear this question with more of an assumption, like, why can't the Scrum team work without a Scrum Master? And to that, I would respond, like, I don't think anybody says they can't work, right? Scrum says you should have a Scrum Master. And I would agree. And the illustration I typically use is even a Super Bowl winning football team needs a coach. Like, I think it's valuable to have someone who is accountable, whether they're also a player in the game, to extend the metaphor, or they are not on the field and their whole role is just to zoom out and look holistically. I think it's really valuable to have that person who can look at the systems, who can look at how the team is behaving, who can look at maybe impediments that are in the way, and focus on making the team more effective. I think that's really valuable. Can a team function without that? Sure. Just the way a sports team can function without a coach. Teams do it every day. They play pickup ball and don't necessarily have somebody formally coaching them. But if you want to be really successful and really effective, typically you employ a coach. And I think the same thing's true with the Scrum Master. I don't know what you think, Greg.
I was thinking about other teams that don't have Scrum Masters. You mentioned football has a coach. It's true. But then I was thinking like some elite teams out there, like Navy SEALs or the Rangers. When I think of like some of our military type of teams, do they have somebody that's point like a Scrum Master helping them continuously inspect and adapt and continuously improve? Or, I mean, has that been part of their rigorous training, becoming the elites that they are, and now they're depending upon each other? Like, at what point are you that elite at which you could say, we've gotten so evolved, Scrum Mastery is almost redundant? We are the best football team the planet has ever seen. That coach shouldn't get paid because they do nothing. The team is so good. I think in professional corporate environments, we just don't typically see that pattern. There's always room for improvement, always. And if somebody's making that or their accountability to help the team, and then here's where the bonus is, and the organization, you're missing out. So sometimes the team is great. Let them do their thing. They're the Navy SEALs. Don't bother them. But go fix the organization, which is broken and causing the Navy SEALs some problems. So I kind of answer that in a side about way.
I like it.
If you like this video, just leave us a comment. And if you got some positive feedback, we'd love to hear it. And if you've got some negative feedback, well, we'd love to hear that too.
And be sure to check out our description. We have our email list there and our upcoming classes so you can upgrade your knowledge and work on a certification.